So let's go through those two cards first. So what I'm sensing this month is a lot of possibilities are opening up for you, okay? And I feel that you have a lot of opportunities in all avenues of your life, and it could deal with relationships, work, and just friendships as well. So I would imagine that 4 of them would be new energy, and 3 of them are actually things from the past. These are potentially coming in this month. And on top of that, with all these choices, you only want to invest your time and your resources and your energy and, basically devote yourself to only maybe 3 of those things with the 3 of Wands. And you actually feel a sense of reinvigoration, I would say, like passion, reinvigoration of your energy, and you're in a really good place this month. I just want to warn you, okay? So, like I mentioned, 4 of them are new energy, 3 of them are not. And I feel that out of a sense of security, you're actually going with the old energy, which I would advise you against. Just mainly because the way the cards are laid out with the devil in the reverse position, you're actually picking this habit. So it's great news. And the 3 of Swords in the reverse position too, everything is healing. So just in the process, I just want to emphasize that, you're letting a lot of this past baggage go. So just actively let them go, okay? So don't carry them into the future, and especially, don't overthink it, because they're out of your life for a reason, and I do see a lot of healing in this situation, and especially playing out this month. There's going to be a lot of revelation, a lot of closure, and there's healing is starting for this month. And for those of you, and also in January around your birthday month, the month of your birthday, I just feel that a lot of you have held on to a lot of baggage, so it's actually time to let this go once and for all, and proceed with newness in your life, and proceed with the path that was meant for you, that you have chosen for yourself, without all of this emotional baggage, okay? And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sword energy. So this is also a situation that I'm seeing here early on in the month, okay? So for those of you who are I'm actually seeing a lot of moving forward, okay? So for those of you who have actively, moved on and have proceeded in a new life path, or have taken on a new project, it's going to be very successful, but the success is slow in coming, okay? And I also sense a situation here. You have the 6 of Wands, which is indicative of victory, next to the 5 of Swords, which is indicative of, traditionally in the tarot, it is considered defeat, or it is considered like a win at the expense of your personal integrity. Okay, I don't feel that this situation is you, because they're rod and sword energy. They're wands and sword energy. So I don't feel that this is a situation that you have to contend with. However, it might be an external energy that is causing this situation in which you have a non-victory, and then somebody else is benefiting from that situation in which there is a non-victory on your part, which is not a good thing to have. However, I feel that for this month, you're going to feel a little bit deflated because of this situation. But just know that they're doing it at the expense of you or somebody else. So I would definitely, try not to let that get to you. The beginning of the month too, we do have the Justice card, and it is coming out in the reverse position, okay? So this is a situation in which there might be a legal issue. If you guys are dealing with a Libra too, this situation might manifest in that there is a truth. There is a truth that needs to be revealed, and both sides are, disagreeing on how to approach this situation. So both sides are at an impasse. So you are at an impasse, and the other person involved in this situation is also at an impasse. But I feel that both sides are trying their best to arrive at a situation. So I just want you to be aware that if it is a legal situation that you're dealing with, okay, the way this energy is playing out, I don't feel that it's going to be in your favor. However, don't at the expense of your integrity, at the expense of your the truth that you know deep down in your heart to be the truth. Just let that be consolation. That should be the consolation prize for you. And I know it's not much, but in the long run, I feel that that's going to play out and that's going to matter more for you than any type of swift victory that you're hoping to have, okay? So the legal issue isn't looking too great with this non-victory card and also with the Five of Swords and also this Ace of Swords energy. I just feel that in general though, whoever is yielding the truth in the long run, things will be more beneficial for them. So that could be you or that could be the person that you're contending with. But in general, in the long run, that has a better outcome. This is more short-term stuff, and especially because these are more mundane cards. So the end of the month too, things are looking up and they're going to be in your favor, okay? So I would definitely say I do see towards the end of the month a situation in which you have the ability to move on from it, and you can gain the clarity and the closure from it finally to move on. So a lot of this I feel is also, residual energy from the beginning of this year. And I know that with March is the beginning of spring, so it's a new season. And it's going to be things are definitely looking up, okay? So we see, this is basically the scattering of energy, scattering of people and things kind of breaking down, and then you moving on past it so that you can rebuild, okay? And the Hierophant, the last card that I drew, it deals a lot with structure and it deals with basically foundation as well. So in this situation, next to this Devil card, what I'm sensing is it's more of a philosophical and more of like an ideological and a value based type of structure, okay? It doesn't deal with the physical structure because that would be indicative more of like the Tower card. So this is mainly, ideological, philosophical, and also spiritual too. So with this coming out, towards the end, and I feel that as an earth sign, you are very in line with this type of energy. So, if you can sail on past all of this baggage as well, you're going to reinvent yourself and you're going to shape your environment and the things and situation around you, circumstances and situations and people even around you, and come out on top, okay? So this is really good energy. Your card is showing up in the reverse position. With the Devil, you want it to come in the reverse position. This means overcoming like obstacles from the past, or deeply ingrained ways of behaving that have not served you in the past. And on top of that, all of this is extremely like closure inducing, and it's very like therapeutic and healing energy that you're going to encounter for the rest of this month, okay? So I would just say in general, if there is another fire sign that you're dealing with, man or woman, they're going to help you through this process. I mean, they're starting out at the beginning of this, second row here. So this is a person that would be instrumental in introducing a new perspective and introducing a new, I guess, yeah, definitely a new outlook on life and a new perspective for you to see the course of your life so that you can get to this situation at the end of the month, okay? So I do feel though, with a lot of the sword energy too, it deals with mental difficulties. So in this situation which you have to walk away, I mean, I'm pretty sure the situation, it has been thought out over and over again. So you're pretty sure this is what you want to do. And then there's like self-doubt creeping in, at the end of the month, but I feel that strongly you're going to overcome it, okay? So for those of you who have like legal issues, especially, divorces or messy separations or things like that, or just court cases in general, I wouldn't worry too much about it because I do see that, this situation in which there's a swift victory, it's I feel that it's possibly for the other side as well, okay? But none of these energies are yours. So it could be a situation in which someone in your, sphere, someone in your periphery as well, is dealing with this, and you want an outcome a certain way in support of them. Because the Queen of Wands is also indicative of, a lot of support as well. You want to be supportive, but the situation is not playing out the way that it is to their benefit. So you're actually letting a lot of this go, and in the process too, you might be able to help them through it. Okay, so in general, I would say, the cards look very favorable. You have these two, the Three of Swords and the Devil, which are rough cards to get, but, thank God they're in the reverse position. So it's very closure inducing. And I do feel that, coming up on top at the end of the month is going to be phenomenal for you, okay? So this energy here, the Hierophant, is also the card of Taurus, and is also a fellow earth sign. So, this is going to jive very well with your vibe, okay? So please like, share, subscribe, and also let me know how this plays out in your life. I do feel that there's a lot of healing energy coming in, so embrace it, embrace the change, embrace the newness that is coming in, and know what you're all about, because I do see like a rebuilding of the self and a lot more control and a lot more I guess you could say like taking a more proactive approach to building things and circumstances, situation, life paths that is more aligned with your value.